Rolypoly Family is a group of dance artists, and we work with children and families through dance and movement. In Dance Playground, we provide play structures. These are prompts that we put in the space for children to respond to. It could be us modeling certain ideas and the children get to experience that and see what they make out of it. Or it could be very physical props or objects that the children can explore. When you play, you're doing a lot of things. You're improvising, making decisions, situationally aware because of what rules there are or what boundaries, and how do you navigate that and get through the game. I enter this work firstly as an artist. I think in terms of the artist as someone who is there to provoke imagination, creativity, wonder. Space is important to us in different ways. The actual providing of a physical space where children and grown-ups can tumble, can roll around the floor, can feel okay about pushing each other to be in physical contact with each other, all within safe limits. There's actually not a lot of space and time within our context in Singapore when that's allowed or permitted. We also leave the children and the grown-ups to have freedom. So a lot of the times we're not setting you be here or whatnot. Other things that are important to us would be the recognition that emotions arise in us when we dance, the recognition that there isn't just one way to feel. Dancing or being in such an environment can bring up other kinds of emotions. And then what happens after that? It's just a process of us to be able to recognize our emotions and learn to regulate them or learn mindfulness techniques. I definitely feel a strong calling or desire to be able to bring the work that we do and the way that we work with dance to diverse children across Singapore, being inclusive of the different movement and the body types. That's a very important aspect of the aesthetics that we value, that we're not here to all dance the same way or to look the same. We found that in working with children from low-income families and neighborhoods, that such experiences where we really set aside the space and the time to be creative with our bodies, to practice spatial awareness, self-awareness, practice respecting other people in the same space. Having such a practice has been beneficial to them in terms of liberating some of their movement. We've been privileged to work with Superhero Me, an arts organization in Singapore that promotes and advocates for inclusive arts. When we work with Superhero Me, it's been very important to us that we provide an opportunity for the children to feel a sense of self-ownership, of body ownership, that hey, this is my body, this is the way that I can express myself, and not just be looking at limitations. We found that the grown-ups have a big influence on the children and how the children participate, how they watch the session or how they join in or not join in. The interaction between the children and the grown-ups is something that we can't take for granted. Who else is important in their lives? Who are the people making decisions for them? Grown-ups and children can have quite different expectations and assumptions about what dance is or the value of improvising together. What's important to us in Rolypoly Family is the creative confidence that children and grown-ups can have through exploring movement, the understanding of body boundaries and respect for ourselves but also with each other.